This painting of Mr. Isaac Massa is a very mysterious one. It is a painting with a secret that only in this day and age has been solved. The Dutchman Massa was a super rich grain merchant in the 17th century, and he was envied by his competitors because he had exclusive connections with the Russian royal court, which gave him the trading rights to export Russian grain into the Netherlands. Isaac's big friend was the now world-famous painter Frans Hals. He portrayed Isaac at least 4 times as far as we know, 1 time together with his wife and 3 times on various points in Isaac's life. Let's take a look at the first portrait he made in 1622. Art scholars have been baffled for ages, searching for the reason why somebody would pose like this, closing himself up as it were, by having the arms folded on the chest. Nobody posed like this in those days. So why did Hals depict him like this? I'll give you the answer in a minute, but first a question. Have you already joined my art channel? Now, what you should know before I can explain further is this. In those days, allegories were a fashionable way to explain things. We know, for instance, that Frans Hals has studied this etching by Jacob Metham securely. It is the allegory of envy that is literally eating her heart out. Like Medusa, envy's hair is made out of snakes to underline the wickedness of being envious. In another print we see Death. The Grim Reaper is victorious over envy. Death overcomes all envy is the message here. Now we go back to the painting and look at it with our X-ray eyes. And then all of a sudden the skull of the Grim Reaper becomes visible and envy eating her heart out. So that's the secret. Massa had this painting made to show his competitors that their envy didn't do anything to him, but that they will remain envious until death knocks on their doors. Remains the question why it was painted out. Did Massa himself thought it to be too confronting? We really don't know. Was it painted over by the heirs of Massa after his death maybe? Nobody will ever be certain. What is however certain is that the paint used to overpaint the skull and envy has the same composition as other paints from the 17th century. It is therefore impossible to ever remove the overpaint, and so both envy as well as the Grim Reaper will remain hidden in what seems to be just a portrait of Isaac Massa.